Apart from
but
that,
the DCOP, I mean, you're talking about training and all, but for many Ghanaians also, learning from what happened in 2020, where some Ghanaians lost their lives during the elections, they would want to know, what is it that the Ghana Police Service has put in place to ensure that not one person loses his life during this election period?
Yeah, just as I said, if you looked at 2023, the elections that we conducted all, you could see that all were incident-free. This is the status, and we have learned out of it, we have taken notes out of it, and so we know where we are moving
What
forward.
have you learned out of these?
Like how we organize it, how we organize all those elections that within last year, and whatever happened in 2022, a lesson has been learned out of it. We're not maybe going to involve the military as it were, because it was not even the police that came out with this issue. So it's going to be only the military, the police, the prisons, fire, and then immigration. That is going to conduct these elections. They are going to support us. It is our baby. It is the police baby, but we want to co-opt in our sister security to assist in one way or the other.
Has that been sorted out, though, that when it comes to elections, you are the primary security agency? And in fact, in the coordination process, you will have to request if you need additional support. And we don't have a situation where we have the military going into a place and creating this tension that we see sometimes that then leads to violence, and then the police is held responsible. But there's a military that has been deployed sometimes without your knowledge. And I'm saying this on the back of Ayawaso West Wagon. And when the commission work was done, it was streamlined with the police being the arrowhead. Has that been sorted out for this year?
That has been sorted out by the Inspector General of Police with his POMA members, and it's a clear-cut issue. Every internal issue is the police duty, and that is for sure on place. So we don't have any thing that we need to maybe recall the past when it comes to this year's elections.
How many men are you hoping to deploy this year?
Hey.
And we are talking about the election itself, but there's a lot of work that you need to do even before the D-Day itself. And then post-elections, but the post-election phase sometimes is the most tense phase.
Just as you're doing, you have already set the ball rolling.
True.
This is what we're doing. We are in touch with the people. That's what I'm saying. Sensitization is ongoing, even though it's not yet time for the elections. And then stakeholders' engagement is also ongoing.
Yeah.
So we're going to engage almost every citizen in this country, conscientize them, their duties, their obligations, and to what they are expected to do. So all these things are things that we are rolling on, which is ongoing, and we are sure once people get to know what they are supposed to do, what they are not supposed to do, but at the end of the day, we would be able to cover the whole country. And talking of number of people to deploy, that one you are rest assured. You should understand.
You also talked earlier that you are training more men.
Yes.
To deploy before, during, and after the elections.
Yes.
You mentioned 300 more men. Is that all you're training?
That is officers.
Officers, okay.
That's officers. Men are going to, the other ranks, there are lots in the depots. Koforidua is having, Palugu is having, Kumasi is having, Accra is having. So you can imagine, at least within the year, we'll be having a lot that will come to add up to what we have. So when it comes to the manpower issue, we are done. Other logistics, yes, we are clear.
And I'm curious about your relationship with the political parties.
Yes.
What's the arrangement there?
Oh, certainly. That's why I said we have this rapport, and we are engaging them one-on-one. So we know with their assistance, it will be a perfect thing. And definitely, with the engagement that we are having with the political parties, I think if
how regular is this, and how formal is it? Is it meetings or personal phone calls, or how have you structured this relationship?
No, it's one-on-one kind of invitation, either to their place or they coming to us. This has been going on since 2023 when we had these numerous elections. And I must be frank with you, it was cordial, especially when it comes to like elections for MPP, for their presidential, for their parliamentary, for the whatever. You call them, they come. We sit and we discuss issues. And we all come to, one sort of idea, and then we pick that and then we work that. And that has been our success since we started.
What has been the cooperation from them in this? Have they been cooperative? Are they assuring
Very,
you that
very
they're going to play by the rules?
Yes, yes. And that is what we are actually expecting from them this time. Theirs is also quite paramount when it comes to elections. If they are able to talk to their followers, especially insults and all those things, they eschew that. I think we'll have a very beautiful election this year.
And as you know, Wing Sing, we cannot have a successful election, free
Sure.
and fair elections without the police service. Under the leadership of the IGP, they've done quite a bit of work in setting the stage already. I know they set up that election committee way before this year, and they've been working at it. And you cannot launch it. And what we want to do this year is to hear from the architects, those who will be in the forefront of ensuring that elections are not only free and fair, but secure.
Sure.
And that's why we invited, of course, the IGP to be part of this particular event. And we are happy that he sent over DCOP Prince Gabriel Waabu to join us for this conversation. So we are grateful that you could come over to join us.
Thank you so much. We're also grateful. The IG would have been here himself, but due to other duties of his that has taken him away, he decided to send a team of us, led by myself, the Deputy Operational Commander, that is Director Abbas, he is Assistant Commissioner of Police. Another lady will be joining us soon, just to come and then interact with you and then let you know that this election coming is a free and fair election. It's incident-free. We know what we have put in place, and there's no cause for alarm. We have, gone through 2023 with a lot of elections. Intra-elections, that is intra-party elections, for the NDC, for the MPP, and then just a recent one, that is the district assembly elections, that assembly and then the committee member elections. So you see how within last year, the elections that we held and the successes that were out of it, they were all incident-free. You can talk of the Kumawu one, which was quite tense. People thought otherwise, but the police took it like water sort of drinking. And then the Ascent North one, which was also with some sort of high peak, but things went on smoothly. So it tells you that we are not leaving any stone unturned, especially when it comes to the general elections. Things have been put in place. We are training.
Tell us about that, though, because I know the election security task force was set up way before now.
Yes.
What are the structures that you put in place to ensure that this year's elections is very secure?
To tell you the fact, sensitization is ongoing. We and the sister security, that is the prisons, the fire, immigration, all are on the table. They all doing what they can do to finish. Training is ongoing, vigorous training, of course. Equipment have been gotten, and as at now, we still have even recruits under training, and all is geared towards 2024 elections. And I tell you what, officers of probably 300 are going to go to the college, and they would definitely pass out before 2024 elections. So these are some of the ways and then the measures that we have put in place to, see to it that 2024 election becomes a success.